Welcome to our free masterclass for trading and investing made simple. Today is day 2, and today we have a very special educator by the name of Nick Gomez. Okay, now for those that don't know me and don't know my story, I just want you guys to know very shortly. I've been doing this for close to 7 years. I've been doing this business now for 6.5 years. And before I started doing this, I went to school, I went to college, I played baseball. I had dreams of becoming a professional baseball player. It didn't happen. And this was the first thing I jumped into right out of college. So I never worked a job. I never clocked in. This is all I've known. I've jumped into this business. I jumped on a call just like this one close to 7 years ago. And this is all I've done. Today, I'm a successful trader, an investor in the crypto markets. I have my own e-commerce. So as you guys can see, I sell my own merch. This is my merch right here, Nano Originals. My name is Nano. And, I've made a great amount of money. I've traveled all around the world. Like, this business changed my life because I learned how to make money right from my phone. And that's what Nick Gomez is going to be teaching you guys here today. I owe a lot of my success within the crypto and Web3 space to this individual right here, because he took very complex topics and he made them simple. Okay, he gave me the plays to run. He told me where to invest my money. He guided me and told me exactly the books I needed to read, the boot camps I had to watch. And the reason why I have a lot of success today within the Web3 space and within the crypto space is because of Nick Gomez. Nick Gomez has been in the crypto space now close to 10 years. He's created hundreds and thousands of success stories, has traveled to over 20 different countries. He's a son, he's a husband. He's been able to, mentor thousands of people worldwide. And he's on this call today, guys. And the information that he's going to be sharing for you guys here today, he's going to be sharing it for free. Information that he paid hundreds and thousands of dollars for, he's going to be sharing that for free here today, guys. So I'm going to step out of the way of greatness. If you guys are ready for Nick Gomez, put some 111s in the chat box if you guys are ready for Nick Gomez, because I'm about to step out of the way of greatness and I'm going to pass it off to the man, the myth, the legend himself, my brother Nick. Take it away, bro. Thank you so much for doing this for the squad, bro. We are always so grateful for everything that you do for us, man. And I just want you to know, man, we don't take your time for granted. I know it's Friday night and you're here teaching us all about this amazing crypto halving and everything that got going on. So off to you, my brother. Please spotlight yourself and the floor is yours, G.
Definitely. What is going on, everybody? Super excited to be here with y'all. Let me actually make sure I'm able to spot myself. There we go. Boom. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Super excited here on this Friday to be with you guys. I'm super pumped. Who does not have any cryptocurrency? I'd love to check in the chat box. Put a no in the chat box if you have no crypto. Put a yes in the chat box if you do. I'm super excited to be able to just jump on here and educate you, similar like I was, I first got introduced to cryptocurrencies. It was a life-changing event for me. And hopefully for those of you guys that are on right now, the goal is to give you guys, no kidding, like thousands of dollars of information and position you in this master class and give you just value that maybe you're not understanding quite yet what's happening in the cryptocurrency space. Our goal here in the next 10 minutes is for you to just get, locked in, understand what's happening in crypto, why you should be participating in it, and how you could take full advantage. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get straight to it, everybody. I want to share my screen here because I think it's super important for you guys to have visuals. And we're just going to get to it. Let's see. I'm sure every single one of you guys have heard, of course, what BTC is, Bitcoin is, and I'm sure you guys are probably over it with hearing it on social media, maybe because you have or you don't have. For those of us that do have crypto, we're extremely excited. We're extremely passionate about this market, and it all just takes education, and I love to ask every single time, how crazy it is that most of us have heard of cryptocurrency years ago, but we never took advantage of it. I'd love to ask in the chat box because it kind of really gives you a big perspective. What was the first time that you heard about Bitcoin? Was it at $1,000, $20,000, 10,000? Feel free to drop it in the chat box. And the reason I'm asking everybody is because education and just guidance can seriously position you in such a drastic level of awareness and results. Like, I see some crying faces in the chat. Yeah, I've known people that saw it when it was like $12, $500, $300. I saw it, for example, when it was $400. And ignorance and the lack of education costed all of us, I'm talking about thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions. Listen, to me, not understanding something is a choice, right? Because if you want to get educated about something, you have a decision. And what I want to do here, guys, is just educate you. Why is Bitcoin so important? Where is crypto headed? Why is this called the Bitcoin halving that you're maybe starting to hear in social media so important? And why it's going to impact the cryptocurrency and how you could take advantage. So really quickly, what I want to explain to you guys is crypto is not going anywhere. There's always this myth that cryptocurrency is going to disappear, everybody. But I could tell you, crypto is here to stay. Over 11 years running right now in the world since around 2008, launched in 2009. So I could tell you guys, well over 11 years in the cryptocurrency market, we've seen an asset go from 1 penny all the way up to $73,000. And you might be asking yourself, why would something go up that's digital? You can't even touch it, go up and be worth that much money? Why are banks, why are institutions, why is Fidelity that manages trillions of dollars? Why are countries like El Salvador, presidents, Elon Musk investing into BTC? All these questions I'm going to answer, and I hope you're taking notes, and I hope this really clicks for you. But lately, guys, crypto, this is what's going on. We call this the 4-year cycles. Typically, the market goes up 3 years, goes down 1, goes up 3 years, goes down 1, goes up 3 years, goes down 1. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are what is called a bull market. And not just yet, this specific date and time, like no kidding, there's a countdown. There are people that are going to be having watch parties around the world. We've been waiting for this day for a really long time, and it's called the Bitcoin halving. What is the Bitcoin halving? Why is it in 7 days? What is it so important? What does it do to cryptocurrency? Well, I want to make this super simple. Why has Bitcoin gone up in price? Because that's really what everyone wants to understand. And why would you want to trade it? Why would you want to invest? Why is crypto so special? These are all the questions that all of us have had. And maybe you've gotten the information earlier than others, later than others. But what's important is for you to understand. So BTC, what's different is there's only going to ever be of this currency 21 million Bitcoins. Why does that matter? Well, all of us have probably passed through the pandemic. We're now post-pandemic. And we have noticed that our dollar, if you're watching this from the States, has drastically dropped, not just in purchasing power, but even inflation in our countries has gone up. Whether you're in the United States or you're in Europe or in Latin America, all of our currencies we have seen has depleted and gone lower in purchasing power. What does that mean, Nick? Well, think back as to what was $100 and what could it buy you 5 years ago? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It's the same money that our grandparents had, our parents had, just that same $100 bill does not have the same strength. Why? Because there is no limit to our US dollar. It was originally backed by gold. Now it's just backed by trust. And right now it does not have a limit. So if something constantly gets reprinted and reprinted and reprinted, what could be potentially happening, of course, to its value? It's diminishing. Now, Bitcoin solved that problem, a couple problems, not just inflation, but it's also solved the problem where a currency that cannot be manipulated, changed by people in power, that I don't know if anyone has ever bought a car, a home, or you've ever just had a cash withdrawal at the bank. They start asking you like 5, 10, 15 different questions as to why, where's it going? In most cases, sometimes they don't even have that cash in the bank because of fractional reserve banking. So Bitcoin solves all this. It is the first digital currency that no president, person of power, state, anybody can control or even monetize, for example. There's only 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be created, period. It is hard rooted through code. Not one person on earth can change that. And right now, there's already 19,680,000 BTC that have been mined, created, and are already circulating. Now, why does this matter? We've all studied basic, economics, right? When there's less of something and more demand for it, what happens to it? Price goes up. We saw this in the pandemic with luxury goods, cars, watches, etc. For example, if there's any Porsche fanatics on the call, the GT3 RS, for example, there's very limited production and cars selling for almost twice of what it costs, right? It's just basic economics, supply and demand. So here, for example, with BTC, everybody, there's only 21 million Bitcoins. Now, what does the halving have to do with that? Well, guys, every single 10 minutes, Bitcoins are created. And I have this little slideshow. So just to show you guys how special this masterclass is, well, I'm going to show you guys a slideshow that we had where people had to fly in, take buses, pay a ticket, attend, and you guys are going to get this here in this masterclass just literally for you guys right now. So the Bitcoin halving, everybody, what this represents is every 10 minutes, Bitcoin is created through networks of computers that are pretty much used online that validate transactions and create Bitcoin. Simple, very simple to understand. All right. So every single 10 minutes, 50 Bitcoins are created. Every 4 years, though, the supply gets cut in half. So from 50 Bitcoins being created every 10 minutes, it's dropped to 25. From 25 Bitcoins being created, it's dropped to 12.5. From now 12.5, it's dropped to 6.25 in 2020. And in 7 days, you're going to now see only 3.125 Bitcoin created every 10 minutes. Why does this matter? Well, everybody, the halving is one of the most historic times in cryptocurrency. And I have it here on this chart for you guys to see. The last halving that we had in 2016, right after the halving statistically, BTC went up 32 times its price. Last time that BTC in 2020, May of 2020, after the halving occurred and it went to 69,000, priced it a 7x worth of price. So let's just say we cut that in half, right? Let's just say we're a generous 3x. This could be potentially putting BTC at almost $300,000 per coin if we just somewhat model the same statistics that's been happening for the last 11 years. Now, why is this happening? How could this happen? Who would buy such a thing, right? Well, this is what I want you guys to see it as. This is like the modern day gold rush, everybody. There are 21 million coins, 19.7 already minted. And the craziest thing about this currency is that 99% of all BTC will probably be mined and created by 2034. So imagine if gold, for example, had a limit. Bitcoin does. You really don't know how much gold there is left on planet Earth. But Bitcoin, they refer to it as the digital gold because we know that it's hard rooted and programmed in code that there will only ever be 21 million coins. Now, what's really important for you guys to understand right now and why supply and demand is really going to create a big push here for BTC. There are more than 900 BTC that are created every single day right now. However, over 4,000 Bitcoins are being bought up every single day through what is called an ETF, which is institutions, large institutional investors and ETFs. And now that the halving is going to occur, only 450 Bitcoin are going to be created every day, while there's still the purchasing pressure of almost 4,000 Bitcoins per day. So guys, this is going to create something extremely, extremely powerful in the market. And what does that mean for you, right? This means that you have the opportunity right now to capitalize on an industry. And I like to say it, it's like our generation's gift, right? You see, probably your grandparents have gone through the industrial age. You've seen, for example, the tech era, or maybe you've heard of your parents talk about the stock bubble in their time. You've probably seen, the .com bubble when it appeared. Imagine if you would have bought the first domains, or you would have been the first on social media. Nowadays, cryptocurrency is that industry. It's that category. And all you're just understanding that you're missing is just education and guidance. So the powerful thing about where Bitcoin's going to be is while BTC is possibly going to go from, let's say, $70,000 to possibly well over six figures, there are a lot of different other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, maybe you've heard, Solana that maybe you've heard about, XRP. I don't know if anyone has any favorite cryptos. Just drop them in your chat. Maybe you've heard of a couple cryptocurrencies that you've loved. Litecoin, let's say Uniswap, Aptos, Cosmos. There are so many different cryptos, guys. There's well over 30,000 different cryptocurrencies. What does that mean for those? I like to give this example a lot, for example, with a project that we've been talking about in our platform for a while, and it's Solana. Guys, back in 2021, in that same time frame that Bitcoin went up to $69,000, there were coins like Solana that went from $2 to 247. And in our platform here that I'm going to share here in a little bit, we actually recalled Solana at $15 to $20, and today it's trading for $153 per SOL. So guys, right now you're like you're in the middle of this most exciting time in cryptocurrency, which is the Bitcoin halving. And even better today, that prices and most of that cryptocurrencies actually pulled back. So now all you're missing is just understanding, getting educated, and starting to participate. Personally, for me, cryptocurrency has drastically changed everything for me. But the beautiful thing about it is you're not too late. Like, this is just getting started. There's only a couple countries in the world that have Bitcoin as a legal currency. ETFs just started this January, and there's going to be a possible ETF for Ethereum and Chainlink and a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. So this gives you the ability to position yourself right before, again, another wealth of impulse that the market is possibly going to have here for BTC. So what I want to share for you guys is, how do you now take advantage of it, right? You probably asking yourself, okay, Nick, I got it. That's why BTC can potentially go up. I get that there was only going to be 21 million coins. I understand now that there are something called a Bitcoin ETF where there are billions of dollars that are buying Bitcoin every single day. And I've had incredible mentors in my life. And, they always taught me and told me, follow the money. So it's like, you got to understand, if you have people that are worth billions of dollars, or you have institutions that manage trillions with a T, and they're getting involved in something, that should pique your curiosity and be like, if they're going all in, why am I not? So cryptocurrency, everybody, all you're missing, just like I was just education, right? Where can you get educated? Where can you have a mentor? Where can you have somebody hands-on every single day teach you the do's and the don'ts? We've created a really simple platform, everybody, here with our incredible academy, where you're able to actually explore, for example, not just crypto, but also stocks, also the Forex market, and even the e-commerce space, if that's what you want to do. And in the cryptocurrency side, everybody, you're able to go through an incredible academy, go from the basics to intermediate to absolutely everything that it is that you need to understand the basics. And this academy will really walk you through everything on a very simple step-by-step basis. But like Neno, who played very, very far, if I'm not mistaken, collegiate and even semi-professional baseball. I myself, for example, I love sports. Maybe there's some of you guys here that love sports, and you guys could probably relate with me. Some of you guys probably had a specialist coach, a nutritional coach. Maybe you guys had somebody that always taught you the sport on how to be better and how to not do stuff. Or for example, let's say you have a hobby or at work, you always need somebody guiding you step by step. On top of an academy, everybody, you guys are also having a platform where every single day you're going to have educators in the Forex space, in the cryptocurrency space, who are going to be teaching you their strategies. They're going to be breaking down the market day by day and also showing you what they're potentially looking at themselves and they're going to be reaping the benefits of. So for example, I'm going to go over here to Charlie. Charlie's one of our educators. He loves to scalp and day trade in the market. Maybe, for example, you're on the session and you've always wanted to, I don't know, day trade. You've always been so curious about how to understand the charts. How do people know when the market goes up? How does it go down? Well, guys, what better market, in my opinion, than being able to trade the most, number one, volatile and growing market in the last 10 years? So Charlie, for example, on his sessions, what he's doing is an hour-long session with you. You're able to ask questions here on the right, okay? Any questions? Hey, Charlie, what's going on today with Bitcoin? He'll answer you. These sessions are live. Just like, for example, if you've ever taken any online classes in high school or college, these educators are here. You're able to ask questions here on the right. And what they'll do in their live sessions is they'll answer the questions. Depending on the curriculum, they'll be able to teach you strategies, answer your questions, give you even ideas in the markets so you could participate with them. And all of these different channels, for example, you guys saw Kurt yesterday, they all focus on specific different categories and niches in, for example, the cryptocurrency space. So we also have a channel here, for example, called Live Analysis, where every single day the educators, myself, Charlie, and Mike Sotero, we jump on our sessions and we're just looking for live trades. Literally every single morning at 9 a.m., we're looking for ideas in the market to day trade. So that's the beautiful part. If you've always been curious about cryptocurrency, there are multiple ways to be able to make money, not just day trading, but you're also able to build a portfolio and dozens other ways, even with NFTs that we'll share. So again, I would just want to recap everybody, because to me, to really excel in something, it's not just videos, it's an academy, right? You then have mentorship, personalized mentorship through all of these incredible educators who all teach different topics. And then on top of that, guys, you're going to have software and apps. So you're going to have access to this application called Swipecoin. And Swipecoin, you could download it right now in Android or App Store. And how it works is really, really simple. Select educators in our platform who are vetted, who have history, who are pulling X amount of percentage and are pretty much verified by the company. They are now sending ideas on two different ways: leverage ideas, which means day trading, and exchange ideas, which means your portfolio. So for example, you're able to see all of these potential cryptocurrencies. And what you're really doing is you're getting a notification. Let's say you're at work, you're at the gym, you got a really busy life, but you're able to be on the go on your phone and just plug and play. Guys, you have these actual ideas here on the application. And these educators, they're doing how I like to see it is like they're doing the hard work for you. They're studying the different cryptocurrencies. They're looking at the chart. Maybe you're seeing this chart right now, and right now it might not make sense to you. And that's completely fine. For a lot of people at the beginning looking at charts, maybe it's not even for you, but it doesn't mean that you can't reap the benefits of the market. It doesn't mean that you can't take advantage of investing. It doesn't have to be your passion, because crypto doesn't have to be your passion, but the result, the end goal, the cash flow it produces can generate whatever passion you want to become into. Or maybe you just love trading like I do. So doing so, everybody, you have an application that will guide you both on large leverage trading, which is day trading, and then also the exchange ideas, which these are pairs that we're looking to add to the portfolio. Does that make sense? So on the portfolio, everybody, we've had incredible ideas drop, like Solana from $20, as I shared, Ethereum from $1,000, like I shared earlier. And also, for example, on the leverage side, you're able to take full advantage of day trading on the go. So as you're learning through the academies, if this is a skill set that you really want to master, as you're jumping on our live sessions, then the educators are also sending these ideas on your phone. So you could practice, let's say on a demo account, paper account, and you could see how, if you would have taken an idea, what you could have potentially entered until you're ready with, of course, trading with real money. But lastly, everybody, what I think the most powerful thing is just being present, right? There are really tight windows, in my opinion, in everything. You've probably seen it in your life. Maybe if you had in high school or before that, the opportunity to invest in Amazon, and it was just a couple bucks a stock. And now it's one of the most biggest giants in the planet. Same thing with Tesla, and same thing here with Bitcoin. There are going to be so many different opportunities, and cryptocurrencies you guys are seeing is flooding the market, where you're just missing as a platform to educate you, mentorship and educators to then guide you, the do's and the don'ts, because we're not just telling you what we see in the market. We're answering questions. Where do you properly store your crypto? When do you plan to exit cryptocurrency? When do you plan on entering? How do you handle these different, ups and downs in your portfolio? All of this we cover, everybody. And the most exciting about it is you guys have us here on this schedule every single day of the week. And lastly, of course, an application to walk you guys through. So if you're on, everybody, all you have to remember is, and honestly, I would keep this bookmarked on your computer or your phone. Just put, Bitcoin halving countdown. And in 7 days, history is about to be made. And you're going to see how probably by the next time you look at Bitcoin down the line, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, you don't want to remember and go back to this call and be like, man, I wish I would have taken advantage of the opportunity in front of me. Because right now there are, I kid you not, teenagers, there are people around the world, young, young at heart, with different skill sets, different backgrounds, taking advantage of this information and getting plugged into, of course, all the material that we have, and are just absolutely crushing it in the markets. All you're missing, just like anything, right, is opportunity, mentorship, and of course a systematic system that you could utilize from top to bottom to just guide you through, of course, the cryptocurrency space. So on how to get started, guys, I'm gonna actually pass it over to Neno, and he'll break absolutely everything down. But guys, all I could tell you right now is I do this a lot. I've been doing this for almost 10 years and I travel all the world talking about this. Don't let this just slip through your hands. Don't fumble the bag. Like seriously. I've been educating about crypto since it was $800, and I've seen people just be present about it, get excited about it on a call, and they don't take action. It's all about taking action and reaping the benefits of just the timing and the small window that cryptocurrency has to offer. So everybody, it's been an absolute pleasure. I am going to pass it on to you, my brother, and I hope that everybody was able to take some good notes. It was a pleasure, everyone.
Wow, Nick, thank you so much. Guys, if you guys got some value from Nick Gomez, put some 111s in the chat box. Like, you know, it's funny. I sit here and I've already heard this information, but just hearing it, you know, again, just it reminds me why I'm so grateful that I took advantage of the opportunity. Like he said, you know, I've always told people, you know, you got to invest back into yourself. You got to give yourself access to this information. And the way he just broke that down, right, you know, was very simple, but also shows you why it's so important to get invested in what it is that we got going on here. Now, if you're wondering, well, Neno, how do I get started? You know, everything that Nick went over, I know it comes with a price. How do I get started with it? So here we go. Everything, it's an investment, as you guys know. But something I've always told people is that, remember, you got to put your pockets into your mind so that your mind can fill up your pockets. Now, luckily for you guys, right now, we actually have a sale for April for Abundance. You know, what was once a $499 package to get started with our academy, we actually have it for sale today, okay, for the April for Abundance promo package for just $275 to get started. $275. It is a $250 a month monthly payment to keep access to the membership, okay? And this is a very easy investment for all of us to make. It's not too steep, but it's not too small. It's a good, solid investment where you're like, yo, you know what? I feel comfortable investing this 250 because it's teaching me how to invest. It's teaching me how to trade. It's giving me access to a community, okay? I'm learning how to become the best version of myself. I'm learning how to trade. And that's what this is all about, guys. So if you're wondering, well, Neno, what do I get for those 250, right? What am I investing into? Well, as you guys can see right here, okay, what you're going to be getting is you're going to be picking two packages. You're going to be picking the foreign exchange package, which is going to teach you how to trade on a day-to-day basis. Okay. And then on top of that, you're going to be getting access to our stocks and crypto package, which the whole purpose of everything here is trade to invest. So we're going to teach you how to trade on a day-to-day basis, make profits. Okay. And then you're going to take some of your profits and you're going to invest them into the cryptocurrencies that individuals like Nick Gomez and all the other great educators that we have here on our platform are going to guide you on where to put it in so you can be able to make money long term. So you're going to be able to make money day to day, and then you're going to be able to make money long term as well with our trading to invest platform that we have going on here. Now, on top of that, you also get access to the personal development session. This is actually a platform that I am a founder of. I teach people how to develop their mindsets because in order for you to be a good trader, in order for you to be a good investor, in order for you to be a good business owner, you need the right mindset. So think about that. You get foreign exchange, you get stocks and crypto, and you get personal development. You get all the courses, you get all the live education, you get all the apps and all the services, and plus you get access to our community, all for just a one-time payment today of $275 to get started and $250 a month to keep the membership running. Now, I'm sure a lot of people were like, well, Nano, what's the catch? How does this actually work? What it is, right? This is what I always tell people. I tell people this business is just like the gym, okay? What you put in is what you get out, okay? So think about it, guys. If you pay for a gym membership, you only go once a week, you're not on a diet, and you don't have a trainer, all right? Are you going to get results, yes or no? Let me know in the chat box. Are you going to get results only going to the gym once a week, no diet, and no trainer? Absolutely not. You're probably not going to get any results. Now, let me ask you guys a question. If you do have a gym membership, you go 5 days a week, you have a trainer, and you have a diet that you follow, and you do that over a 90-day period, would you start to see results in your life and in your body? Yes or no? Okay. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. So the same thing is with this business. Okay. If you come in here, all right, you're jumping on the calls, you're getting yourself educated, you're getting the mentorship, you're using our services, you're doing that 5 days a week, an hour a day. You don't got to do a lot of time, an hour or two a day max. You do that 5 days a week. Okay. You have your mentor. Obviously, here there's not a trainer. Okay. But if you have your mentor who's guiding you and telling you what to do and telling you where to invest and what to do, and you're following a plan over, like how Jared said, over a 60-90 day period, you're going to start to see results. You're going to start to see yourself making money. You're going to start to see yourself making more than what you are investing, because that's the goal. Yes, you're investing up front, but eventually the goal is to help you make what you invested and be able to make a lot more after that. Because I know that's one of the questions people ask. Well, Neno, if I invest 250, am I going to make that back? Yes, you're going to make it back if you put the work in. If it's the big if you put the work in, if you play your role the right way. But if you don't, then obviously you're not gonna get the results if you pay for something and don't do anything with it. So that's really all it is right here, guys. All this is education. Pay attention to the education. The skill set is going to absolutely change your life, because once you learn how to trade, nobody could take it away from you. Once you learn how to invest, nobody could take that away from you, guys. I make all my money right from my phone. All my money, I make it right from my phone and my laptop, and I travel the world doing this. You guys can do the exact same thing, guys. So, that's really everything that I wanted to cover on tonight's call. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to jump on today's call. I know that you guys could be doing anything on this Friday night, but the fact that you jumped on this call and was able to get some free value from our educator, Nick Gomez, on the halving and how you can get started with it. I'm just blessed and grateful that you guys got a chance to see this. All right, guys. So get back to the person that invited you. Let them know that you're ready to get started. If you have any questions, let's get those questions answered. But let's get right into this, guys, because there's a small window. The halving is 7 days away. You want to start putting yourself in a position to win so that you can catch this wave and be able to invest great into yourself. So remember, put your pockets into your mind, and your mind will fill up your pockets. The more you know, the more you can do. And the more you can do, the more you can earn. All right, guys. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your Friday nights. On behalf of the whole Digital Dynasty family, I welcome you guys to the team, and I will see you guys all at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. You guys have a great night, and God bless.
Introducing IM Academy Stock and Cryptocurrency course, a groundbreaking educational course designed to empower students with the education and confidence to excel in the dynamic worlds of stocks and cryptocurrencies. Our course is meticulously curated to provide a deep understanding of market trends, analysis techniques, and strategies that are essential for achieving consistent gains. With top IM educators and real-time market simulations, students gain invaluable insights into the ever-changing landscape of stocks and cryptocurrencies. With this course, you will learn strategies that enhance your ability to analyze and evaluate market indicators and to best inform your trading experience. At IM Mastery Academy, we've been teaching for over 10 years. Join us today to unlock the secrets of stocks and cryptocurrency and position yourself for a brighter future.